Good afternoon, this is Rob from the YouTube channel How to Drive. One of my subscribers has asked if I would do a video regarding the roundabout that is at the end of Mount Pleasant, coming up towards, well, it'll be going towards Stone Ferry Corridor, and as approaching Mount Pleasant will be behind me, and towards James Reckitt will be on the right hand side, and then up towards what would be the old police station would have been on my left hand side. Okay, so basics about roundabouts. Okay, quick go over. If we want to go straight on or left, we're in the left hand side on approach, and if we want to go right, we're on the right hand side on approach, unless road markings specifically say otherwise. Now, the reason why my subscribers asked to do this one is because they have been continuously cut off on many instances, because people just don't realise that, you know, it's a 2-lane roundabout. So this happens all the time, not just on this roundabout, but on any roundabout that is quite narrow. And so what I'm hoping to show is basically lane disciplines whilst using the roundabouts. It's just a good example of what to look out for, how to keep to your lane so that you are not negatively affecting another driver, making them slow down, stop, swerve. So we're coming up Mount Pleasant, okay, holding roads behind me, like I say. We're going to be going straight on for starters, because left is quite easy. You just stick on the left hand side and go that first exit. Now, your normal distance away from the curb is about a metre. About a car width. So we want to try and keep car door width. You want to try and keep that as we're coming around. Coming in and identify straight away where that island is just to the left hand side and go towards it. And then back up towards the curb. That's the easiest way, because you get a lot of people saying, especially learners, they need the white line in the middle of the road, in between the two lanes, the two halves, the left and right hand side, to distinguish where they should be. And they say, oh, there's no road markings. Well, there is. There's the island on the left hand side and the continuous curb, and then there's the actual roundabout to the right hand side. So I'm going to do exactly the same, coming from the opposite direction. So we're going towards Mount Pleasant at the moment, where KFC will be right in front of me. I'm just going to stay nice and close to the left hand side, as close as I can be without really getting too close, and then hooking it in towards that island on the left hand side. If you do that every single time, you're never going to be going too close to the middle of both lanes, and you're never going to stray from your lane. also going to do is come from both other directions. I'm going to put a right hand turn in there as well, just to show you just the difference and how much room you can give to both sides. The problem is that you get a lot of people approaching who are just going way too fast, and that is the biggest issue on any approach to any junction. People are going too fast and they end up just straight lining the roundabout, or they just don't realise, like my subscriber says, they don't realise that lane, that the roundabout has basically is big enough for 2 cars, or they do realise and they just don't care. What you would do is you would care if you hit somebody. Your insurance company would certainly care. The reason, the thing is that, you know, especially on a day like today when traffic is so busy on a Saturday, that there's no real point in rushing. Because it just isn't going to get you anywhere. This time we're going to be coming up and I'm going to be turning right towards what would be James Reckitt Ave. Signs in front of me saying Beverley and York straight ahead, second exit. We're going to go third exit. The key thing here is just, you know, easing off the gas as we're approaching. Mirrors and signalling nice and early, and just moving right over towards that white line on the right hand side of me. Just really focusing on keeping nice and close to the roundabout, and don't rush. Now when I come from the opposite direction, and I'm going to go straight on when I come from the opposite direction, it's really going to highlight how much you kind of really need to turn. To keep to your lane. So we're going to go straight on, second exit. Hook it in, keep next to that roundabout, the curb on the left hand side. If it's safe, just go, but go straight towards that island. Keep it in and keep it next to the curb. You just have to steer. Again, we're coming up from the opposite direction. A1 tyres on my left hand side. Beverley and York and Clough Road and such would be towards my left. I'm going to go straight on. So you just keep following the contour of the road, head towards the island, ease off the gas a little bit, signalling and coming off. You're giving so much room to that on the right hand side here. So for the last take, we're just going to be coming in to the right, going right at the roundabout, third exit, and just keep next to this island on the right hand side of me. And there's so much room. It's just more simpler and more easier on yourself just to go nice and slow. I mean, I'm going to come up towards this next roundabout, and even though it's wider, I'm still going to be going straight on, just in the left hand side lane. I'm just coming in towards, not necessarily the island, but the white lines on my left hand side, and then back towards the curb. Just again, keeping the contours of the road. You do that, you're never going to cut anybody up. Okay, so hope that helps. Again, if you would like to comment, like, subscribe, that'd be great. And I'll see you in the next one. Thank you very much. Bye for now.